Peace, love, and about our Here You Show. What is good? It is Shy the Sage returning for another amazing video. Hi y'all. I am back. And today I wanted to talk about something that I am noticing when it comes to the spiritual journey. Okay. First of all, I want to thank everybody, all my new subscribers, everybody who's been supporting me. Thank you. You're the best. Okay. This video is entitled "Spirituality is not a trend." Okay. Spirituality is about authenticity and individuality. Right? Inspired me to make this video is that a lot of people come into the spiritual path, one, mistaken and thinking that it's organized or you have to do certain things a certain way, like religion, right? So they come from Christianity typically, and I'm using Christianity as an example because Christianity is the most popular world religion, right? So most people come to Christianity, into spirituality, thinking all excited, this new stuff, thinking that, you know, things are going to change. Well, things do change in spirituality, but not in the way that they think. Usually people who come from Christianity, they usually think that spirituality is just going to bypass all their problems away. A lot of people think that they can just use crystals and their problems will go away. Use sage, their problems will go away. Journal and your problems will go away. And it's this thing now, like I said, with the love and light thing, where a lot of people are not acknowledged, are doing this fake love and light stuff, okay? Thinking that this is what it is, and it's not. Spirituality is about encompassing. That's a big word for animal. Basically merging all of the versions of yourself, the good, the bad, the ugly, into one, so you can become whole as an individual being as you are, right? The spiritual path forces you to dive deeper within yourself, to basically confront your shadows, okay? Confront your traumas, okay? And like I said in my other video, the law of attraction video, a lot of people go straight to manifesting and using the law of attraction, and then a lot of people be like, oh, this doesn't work, crystals doesn't work. It's because you're the problem. Like, you haven't confronted your darkness, you haven't confronted your shadows, you haven't confronted your sexual abuse, you haven't confronted your abandonment issues, you haven't confronted your codependency issues, you haven't confronted any other, you know, normal issues that a lot of people go through today, okay? You haven't confronted those things, and a lot of people just want to bypass that shit and just hop on the spiritual train and thinking shit's gonna be sweet, and then claim the law of attraction don't work. No, the law of attraction doesn't work because you're not doing the inner work. Brings me to my next point. Christianity and all the major organized religions have made people lazy. When you're in a religion, okay, a lot of these religions, of course, teaches you to look for a power outside of yourself, okay? Meaning when you in the church, right, they be like, give your powers away to God. Give your burdens away to God. Give your problems away to God. Okay, God to take care of it all, right? Okay, and that's how the church is making money off people, because usually people go to church to feel good. It's like it's like you think you doing something, you're not really healing. You're just making somebody else accountable for the things that you refuse to face within yourself, right? And this is why a lot of people, now since the vibration of the planet is rising, a lot of people it's getting hard for a lot of people to hide their quote unquote demons or quote unquote shadows, because the frequency of the planet is raising so a lot, and it's doing a purge, and it's doing a purge of lower vibrational energy. So it's becoming a lot harder for people to keep their demons within themselves, okay? And like I said, religion just makes people lazy, okay? Religion uses fear and guilt and shame to have people conform to that religion. This is why the church is making so much money. This is why Joel Osteen is taking private jets and driving all these expensive ass cars, because religion preys on people's emotions, okay? It makes people internally lazy. It threatens people with a bad place called hell and a good place called heaven. And deep down, most people don't even believe that shit is real anyway in their souls. Because if Christians truly believe that hell was real, they wouldn't do half the shit that they do. Okay, they wouldn't, like I said, you smoking, drinking, cussing, fornicating Monday through Saturday, and then on Sunday you holy. You know what I'm saying? And then the cycle repeats. And you get what I'm saying? Like, so obviously, if you truly believe that the place that you was going to was really bad, like, you wouldn't be doing the shit that you do. And a lot of people who are in religion are spiritually lazy. This is why spirituality is not a religion. Okay, you don't need somebody telling you not to kill your mama. You don't need somebody not to tell you don't rape and don't touch kids. You don't need that, because when you try to explain this to people who are outside of a organized religion, why don't you commit crimes like murder, rape, and steal and stuff like that, they look at you funny. But it's like, human beings naturally have a moral compass. If human beings didn't have some type of harmony or moral compass, human beings would not have lasted this long. Like, if human beings prior to religion, that's like, religion is fairly new. Religion is only like fucking 6,000, 7,000 years old. And we already know human beings were here prior to that. So if that were really true, if humans really needed someone to tell them, don't kill your neighbor, then we wouldn't have made it this long. It's something that naturally is within us. God is naturally within you, right? And this is the thing about spirituality. People get it fucked up. Spirituality is about authenticity and individualism. Spirituality is, yes, you can use crystals. Yes, you can journal. Yes, you can do certain spells and certain rituals. But a lot of people are doing that based on what somebody else is telling them to do, and it's not coming from within. Like, for example, if you are working on a spell and you're like, when you're finished with the spell, because you learned the spell from somebody else, you're thinking to yourself, well, am I doing it right? Like, is it going to work? Because it's your spell, it's your energy. You are the one that makes it come together. The materials are just here to send messages to the subconscious mind, but it's your energy and your will that makes the spell or that makes the prayer come true. Really, what I'm noticing about the spiritual path is to get you to strip away those old programs imprinted by your parents to get you back to your inner child. It's not a persona. You get what I'm saying? Like, this appearing spiritual is not a personality trait. It's not a trend. This is about the individual journey. Like, what works for me is not going to work for somebody else. All souls are not governed by the same rules. That's why when people try to do what I do, you can't do what I do, because I'm under different rules and different laws. That's why sometimes I make people mad. They ask, how does she do what she do? How does she have this? And she's not subscribed to Christianity, doesn't believe in Jesus. Because I'm governed by different laws, baby. You can't do what I do. Like Young Dolph said, you trying to keep it with the kid, you gonna be assed out trying to keep it with me. Spirituality is not about a cult or doing things and similar to religion. Like, okay, we have these rules and this and this and this. No, it's about the individual journey. You are an individual soul who came here for an individual purpose. You're not supposed to, like I said, the crystals and the sage, those are just tools. You don't really need those. Those are just tools to help you find your individualism within yourself. And this is why another problem that I do have is people, like, for example, on TikTok, right? You got all these people doing tarot, all these people claiming they, oh, I'm a high priestess, I'm eat for this, oh, I'm a high priestess, spiritual goddess, oh, my name is Sekhmet, Oshun, Babaluau, all that bullshit. Like, you have all that to say that you're spiritual because you're using spirituality as a trend, as a personality trait. That's how I know people not really doing the work for real. I don't need to put on a head wrap and wear 50 million beads for me to seem spiritual. When you see me, When you feel me, you know what the fuck I am. I don't need crystals all over my body. I don't need beads all over. I don't need to call myself, oh, well, I'm this, and I'm a mystical fairy, I'm a mystical mermaid, and I've been in bestowed upon. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Now, if somebody asks you personally, like, okay, what do you think your archetype is? Who are you? That's a different story. But if you coming out the gate talking about I'm A, B, and C, using a big ass word salad to try to define what you are, it's ego. And I don't like that shit, because I'm really serious about this path. I really pick myself apart constantly to become the best version of myself. Like this past full moon, I shedded so much shit that I didn't even know I had from my childhood to really get into that child who I was before the world got to me, before my parents told me, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that or that's wrong. No, I'm literally getting back to my innocence. And that innocence, my inner child is not like your inner child. My soul is not your soul. But the thing is, in this day and age, is not to unite based on similar interests. We are uniting based on our individualism, right? We're not, that's what I'm saying. The Age of Aquarius is not about making spirituality another religion. The Age of Aquarius is, he has talents, she has talents. Oh, he got some different talents too. Let's all come together in our different individual states and let's build something, right? This is what this shit is about, okay? We're not forming a cult. We're not taking back Africa. We're not doing Afro Pan-Africanism. We're not doing that anymore because that's already been done. It's already been done. If it was supposed to stay, it will stay. This is why life goes in cycles. Like I said, this is the Age of Aquarius. In about another 2,600 years, it's going to be the Age of Capricorn. It's going to be a different collective consciousness. It's going to be a different, humanity is going to have a different focus. So I say all that to say, be yourself, okay? You can use spiritual tools that other people are suggesting to you and they may work, but don't try to copy the next spiritual teacher. Don't try to become a part of a group, okay? This journey is about the individual self, how you shine, because your real talents and your real contribution to the planet relies within your spirit, your soul. You're getting in touch with your own individual soul, right? And like I said, some souls are different. I have, and it's not going to be in a way, like I said, people be painting spirituality like it's sunshine and roses. It's light and it's dark. My spirit is light and it's dark. And then people omit, oh, you shouldn't want material things. That's not true. That's not true, because luxury and material things are high vibrational, okay? Cosmetics is high vibrational. Beauty is high vibrational, okay? This is why goddesses were painted beautiful. This is why goddesses had long hair and cosmetics and all these different attributes to make them look beautiful, because this is divine. This is divinely orchestrated, okay? Stop getting caught up in what these other people is doing. So many people reading tarot right now. It's getting to a point where I'm about to switch up my divination tools because I can't. Too many people reading tarot. And it's to the point, look, where did all these people come from? Where did all these people come from? I don't know. But that is my discrepancy right now. A lot of people using this spiritual shit, this journey as another religion. It's not another religion. There's no pastor, nigga. It's you. You are your own God. You have to get up and do your self-discovery. There is not going to be and then this is why some people end up going back to the church. Saying, oh, I started to see demons and I started to see, because you sitting here trying to bypass love and light when you got all this dark shit in the back. That's like me trying to renovate my house, right? Let's be like, okay, I'm gonna renovate my kitchen and my bathroom on my first floor. How the fuck you gonna do that when your basement fucked up? Your basement is leaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you gonna fix your kitchen and your bathroom when your basement fucked up. Start with your basement first and then work your way up. But people is bypassing straight to their kitchen and not looking at the foundation of the house. The foundation of your house is about to crumble. Hello? It's about to crumble. So when you do finish that kitchen, your whole floor gonna cave in because you should have paid more attention to the foundation in your house. Come on, somebody. So, like I said, it's my job here is to give you the tools to become the best version of you. I want to give you the tools and the strength and the fortitude to face yourself. It is not easy. This isn't Christianity. We can't just give our problems to God, because at the end of the day, your sexual trauma is still lingering in your head. You can't pray that shit away. You can't sage that shit away. You can't sage away sexual trauma. You can't tarot away sexual trauma. You gotta go within. You gotta go deep. You gotta dig deep in the darkness. And a lot of people are really pussies and don't want to do it. And this is why some people might call me arrogant because, or may say, girl, get down. Hey, down. Thank you. It's why some people might say that I'm arrogant, but I did this shit by myself. I ain't prayed to no God. I bought myself out the trenches. And I'm realizing, like, I'm looking, there's a hierarchy of not only human beings, but there's a hierarchy of souls. Some souls are more advanced than others. I've said this before. Not all souls are created equal. Like I said, my soul is governed by different rules than someone else's soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's levels to this. Because I did it by myself. I had the tools by myself. I didn't take it out on nobody. I didn't project it on nobody. I did it. I got myself out the mud. So you got damn right. It's gonna be some arrogance and I'm gonna pop my shit. Because I am my own God. I create my own blessings. And as a result, I attract the things that I need that's gonna take me to where I need to go. I'm telling y'all, we in a different time. We're in a different magical time. The shit that you used to do back then, you can no longer do now. But the shit that you can do now, you can no longer do back then. Now is the time to play. Be creative. What do you want your life to look like? Who do you want to be? Customize your character. Customize your avatar. This is how I show my avatar. I'm not this body, but this is how I choose to show up in this dimension. Like I said, this is like Grand Theft Auto. I'm customizing my player. Hello? And like I said, I don't need to do that. I don't need to be spiritual. I don't need to be do that with head wraps and all different types of piercings and fucking all different types of beads and stuff to actually look the part. I am the part. I am it. And really, I don't even agree with dressing like that because I don't like to be targeted. Like I said, we in spiritual war now too. Like I said, we in a process where the lower vibrational energy is still trying to survive. They still trying to reign over this planet. But you don't need to do it. With that being said, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, share with somebody. But yeah, I really want to share this with y'all. Please stay on your individual path. Stay in your own lane. This is what this is about. It's not about following somebody else, trying to become somebody else, trying to do spells the same way as somebody else. Do them on your own. It doesn't matter how you do the spell. It doesn't matter how you do crystals. It's how you utilize them, your individual self, okay? Because if we were all meant to do the same thing, everybody would be the same person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would have one purpose, and then there'll be no point in the world because God uses humanity to individually express itself. So you are an individual expression of God, just like I am an individual expression of God, okay? It is not going to look the same because God has many forms and many faces, right? So with that being said, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm still doing reading, so of course I put all my information in the description box. And until next time, bye.